F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
God, bring that energy. What's going on, FRR fam? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews, with friends request friends to watch. 2015's Shaun the Sheep, the movie. Yes, this is a request coming from MR. Definitely quite a change from Requiem for a Dream here, but as we've always stated in the past, MR is pretty diverse when it comes to their requests. When I seen the thumbnail though, this reminded me of Wallace and Gromit. That's a movie that I definitely watched, or show. I don't know what I watched as a kid, but I definitely saw it. I think I watched it in like school or something one day. You know them days when the teacher rolling that TV, you like, yeah, boy. So I'm wondering if it's from the same creators maybe. But I don't really remember. Like I do remember liking Wallace and Gromit, but I don't remember enough of it to know how I would feel about it as an adult. But I do know that there's plenty of solid kids animation movies out there, even for adults. So I'm interested in like what are we really doing here, MR, with the with this movie. I know we enjoy Fantastic Mr. Fox, but this looks like even more kid oriented than that one. So I'm very interested. How you feeling over there, Brolic?
Feeling lost. Not really sure what form we're talking about right now. But thank you, MR, for another request. Yeah, he's always coming with something diverse, and this one seems like we about to dive into another one that's not in my alley. You're saying Willis and Grant? Is that old like clay type of?
Yeah, with the old dude and the dog.
Okay.
They have like that green sweater vest or something.
Okay,
like
yeah,
that,
now I'm starting to remember. Okay, so it's that type of art style. That's interesting. Listen, 2015. Let's see what it's hitting for. MR hasn't really missed, in my opinion. So I'm ready for this one. Let's get it.
All right, let's get it. We ain't gonna hold y'all any longer. We just gonna fly right in. Y'all know what to do with the video. Drop your likes, comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe. The goal is 100K. Go ahead and click that button, click that bell, so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it, baby.
Let's go.
See open blue skies reflecting
Threw up on this shit.
in
Starring Shaun. That's crazy.
That's Shaun right there.
Shaun the Sheep.
I don't know. I'm just kind of curious where we're gonna be at by the end of this.
Nah, for real.
Because
Fantastic Mr. Fox was kind of dark, low key. Like motherfuckers was out there trying to body people and shit. Like, well, animals.
And it's dumb happy right now. Like, look at this. Look at this. Movie. I'm still here. Movie.
This thing trying to keep up. I'm assuming this is a show too, right?
I'm guessing.
Because the way they call it, the movie, is like, hey. Okay. Man, not even hitting the ground, like. Big ass. Clowning him. Fresh cut. You gotta smack the top of his head. Oh, you definitely gotta smack the top of his head. Hey, have a day off.
He gonna convince everybody to do this.
That's sick.
Is he gonna convince everybody to help him get out, or everybody get out?
This? I'm like, who's the bread for? Not the dog, right? You need more. 6 slices. Oh, that's what the drawing was. It was a scarecrow. I was like, what the hell was that? So then now okay, yep. I was gonna say they could dip off when the crossing part comes. All right, that was the plan. Look. They slow as hell. He on ass.
Damn.
They could jump this whole time. They should have dipped on that side then. About to put him to sleep, counting sheep, and they going right under the bushes. Oh, these.
This dude got the permanent side mouths, like.
That's funny, right? I'm thinking it's probably easier for the clay to just open their mouth to the side instead of under their big ass snout. Wait, is this like a neighbor's RV? Whose was this?
Ooh. So what's on the schedule?
A day off. Shorty really got the freaking rollers in her hair and shit. Like,
yeah, we about to watch something.
they're making smoothies. Let's go. Throw a scoop of ice cream in that smoothie. It's a cheat, but you'll be alright. Modern farming.
The return of the country kid.
Look at this.
He's frozen.
He didn't realize he needed to pull that shit out and eat it. He just stayed there and admired
Nah, he
it.
was trying to. It was too hard. Oh, shit. It's a result. He's gone.
Bro, this man's having the best sleep of his life.
I mean, sheep's literally tucked them in. And...
Man, they got the chemtrails in the sky and all that. Like, I like the little just random detail. They like, we ain't seen nothing. Oh, it's a rat. Wait, is he on the tracks? Okay, he's crossing the tracks.
oh,
He on his routine. Ripping the... Uh-oh. About to knock his ass out.
Yep. Ya llegó. That
You
man
feel
said
me?
Dominican
Damn
for a
Sims
second.
language, like. They threw him in the ambulance. Who's still in there?
The
Pigs.
Of course, and they're making a mess. Being pigs.
Making a pig style.
Yep.
We hungry. Yo, this little sheep is full of bad ideas, man. Oh, he definitely a teenager, right?
Great.
He gotta be.
He got some great and bad ideas at the same time. He's coming
back. Oh, the bull.
Oh, shit.
That shit was not that big in the beginning of the movie, or was it a different one? Maybe that's the male. The beginning was the female.
You heard the scream?
Fucking up the chicken coop.
It hit the Earthworm Jim scream, like.
It was the Willem. Was it the Willem scream?
No dogs allowed. You're a good doggy.
Yo, that dog walks on his 2 hind feet. Better let him in. Come on, me donkey, come. Okay. Damn. I was about to say he eating good. They just snatched this shit.
Oh. Nah.
Yeah. Got the same model. Does he really not know, or is he trying to enjoy a day off too? Memory loss. Okay. Damn, how you just walk out smiling after that? Let's go play golf. Fuck this dude. I heard it that time. They scrapping in there? Like he got thrown out the window? Is that what just happened?
It didn't look like they were scrapping.
Finna jump on the bus. Get going. First we got a day off, now it's get going.
We got the 3 little rollers on there.
You feel me? That one she got the one big eye, one little eye. Like they got personality.
Gotta fill in
Have
the
you seen me?
blanks.
Okay, missing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now what do we do?
Yeah. Oh, that's great, man.
Nah, we all know that.
The hell is that thing, though?
That's a street rat.
It's freaking Miss Piggy, but Miss Ratty. The hell?
Exterminator?
Damn, he just taped her in like. Contain.
Let's pop some Friday. This motherfucker got a round of applause. Okay, I was about to say he getting a round of applause for this. No, that's the youngest.
Yes.
Oh my
No,
god,
family.
oh, they pulled up. I knew they ain't know what the hell to do there by themselves.
Oh no.
Oh, there was a little fur. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I blew it. I didn't even notice the piece left behind. Look at the red under his shit. Oh my god.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh my.
Got him.
Oh, they are quick.
He should have just stood there.
Gotcha. Y'all blew it.
A trumper?
Badge, bro. Yo, what? She got a badunkadunk. Drop the purse. Big ass yellow gloves. Fucking sheep, bro. All they do is follow. God damn it. So
Look at
funny.
these.
These fucking animals are like Batman. I wonder how the sheep are gonna figure out that they need to come here. He should have went in the room and hid under the bed.
Nope,
Oh, it's a wrap.
you're right.
He went into surgery. This nigga. Yep, scrubbing, washing hands, gloves on. Oh, what's that?
Oh no.
Just the pre-surgery jitters, like. Right. No.
Out of all things.
No. Look at the fucking. It's a wrap. We're gonna have to scrub this whole room now. This is all contaminated. And now the dog doesn't know he's gone.
Yep. Mr.
But at least the
X.
sheep can run into him. Okay. Bro, you see the way the motherfucking sneakers are twisting around? Fucking ankles like that. Damn. Oh, she think everything automatic now. Look like he pissing in there. Oh, someone famous? Oh, it's a wrap. The baby about to turn up. Ain't nobody watching that baby under the table. Gotta learn, man. You gotta observe. you gonna have to pull that sweater down. Oh no. Bro, I love this, bro. They're literal fucking sheep.
Yeah.
Just following. Oh man.
Well, I pay for anything when they got free cake out here.
Now. You gotta give them the dad eyes. There you go. Oh no. We about to unravel the thread.
Shaun, do we have sheep on the menu? He's like, this is the time. I've been waiting for this all my life.
Yup. This man.
He said,
Oh,
my
shit.
looks.
Oh, that's who we called animal control.
Mm-hmm.
Came in with the WWE music, like.
Look at he got his little routine. He traps him within the yellow tape.
You smell like sheep, though. Don't do it. Yup, call me, you cutie. Is the other dog or whatever that shit was still in there? Shit look like an anteater.
Damn.
Stiff arm.
Man had to go to the salon ASAP. He's like, please, give me a blue chew.
Look, don't look at me. It's coming back. Okay, so he really did, bro. I thought maybe he just wanted a day off too. Like, all right, it's coming back. You are a farmer.
He's about to find a new profession. Oh no, he's about to do this man dirty.
Oh, I ain't even think about that shit. He about to chop his shit. He think he the cheap.
Yeah.
Damn, grabbed him up. It's instinctive. He about to bald his shit too. You know he balls the.
He got the one joint to the. He looking like Gumby out here.
You like it? Okay, he gave him the Shaun. He didn't go bald. He gave him the top.
He likes it. They sound like the worm characters from that game.
I used to love playing Worms and then just changing it to different languages. Like that shit was the best. All he know is the buzz cut, bro.
He about
and
to
the
give
baldy.
everybody about to get the baldy.
But it makes sense because he's famous, so everyone's gonna want to trend and do that hairstyle. Like
the originator. Yo, look at my man's do the job.
Bark and bite, motherfucker. Damn. Turtle been in there for a minute.
How you still alive?
Better not catch you having no fun.
It's a goldfish. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, did someone just leave that out in public? Like,
nah, facts. I didn't even think about that. Like, so we just put the bowl out on the curb. It's that other shit. That damn rat.
Oh, look what it is. Friend.
Tell you, this pops on Friday, bruh.
This man think.
I chase a dog and I catch him and I choke him. Choke him. I choke him.
What the fuck? What Pursley doing in this movie? Right?
Pursley though. That is the Pursley face. Look. You immediately getting bit.
Look through the
Wasn't
eyes,
you in this cell this whole time? You ain't noticed this dog next to you?
He was sleeping.
There it is.
Hey,
what is this shit,
Miss
bro?
Piggly. It's a pig. It's a rat. It's a rat.
That shit is a.
Damn. Wow.
See, he don't even like these poor things getting shaved. She turned that shit down.
Doing way too much.
Please, God.
It's too ugly.
Oh, them teeth. Damn. Visibly disgusted with your shit. That shit is ugly.
That shit look nasty. Upload. Everybody sharing the new fit.
See, now it's going around. Maybe if this would have went around before they went in, Shaun would have got picked.
Hits. Look at that.
The dog. Mr. X. Yo, this man got famous. He's gonna have to go back to his fucking regular scheduled farmer life after this.
That extra fold in that man's smack is crazy.
Them damn keys. Oh, nice. Nice.
Just talking about y'all.
And this the one who like you. That ain't really about to do a breakout.
Banana. Ooh. Motivation.
Damn.
The carrot.
Yeah.
The carrot is a banana for them.
I thought we had it.
Yeah, I got the wrong one.
Oh my God. There's still a whole fence they gotta get over. Right, yep. The same shit with the window trick. Now they can run out. The same window trick that they did to the farmer. Dumbass. And they locked him in. Beautiful. And he saved the other dog. Hippopotamus. Aardvark.
Otter. The fucking... Did the turtle woo?
The turtle and the goldfish. Like, that was mad random. The dog.
He's...
Yo, somebody adopt that shit, bro.
You'll see.
Okay, they actually found him. All they gotta do is walk in. The memories are flushed back. Damn, he didn't see him out the window? Hurry up before this damn animal fucking...
Oh.
Yup, all of y'all. Get in the picture. Oh, show him the picture. Do you still have it? Well, he threw away the piece of the whole...
Damn.
And they need that picture, but he ripped it up. He threw away the piece where they were all in it. Damn, that was fat ass tear. I got a space heater. Go ahead. You know about that shit.
Stand in the mirror. You look the same.
Mission routine, man.
He had it. He should have showed him that. Even that might have helped out a little bit. The three that got away.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Damn, high voltage. He about to tase these motherfuckers. And it still got the claw too, so it's gonna hook him and
Kill him.
oh shit. Oh shit. Yo.
Yo, the robot said.
Put his hands up. That was funny. Look, they don't got nothing to plug it in.
Oh,
Mind over
no.
matter, like. Damn. I was gonna say battery died. That's even worse. They don't know how to twist that shit.
Hey, I love these shots right here. I love the
Yeah, the
shots.
backs, cause the back look crazy
Yeah.
different from the front. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
they-
shots are fire.
they got some cool little tricks here. That information's gonna get to them.
It's just a piece of paper.
No. He smells it. Nice. Oh, this is beautiful. Gotta love the sense of smell of these animals. Oh, shit. This motherfucker's an expert tracker, bruh. Imagine this dude in Evolve, bruh. You ain't getting away.
Equals home. Nah.
Yeah, you can sing your ass off, though.
Oh.
Okay, trying to knock his ass out again.
Damn,
fall asleep too?
everybody.
Oh, shit.
The driver about to fall asleep and going, damn.
A trampoline, okay. You made it this far.
Horsepower.
Oh, the damn horse costume.
Relax. We stopped.
We stopped, man. Needed binoculars. Nice. Look at this fucking saluted. Goddamn sheep. Oh no.
It's the rhino situation in Ace
Someone
Ventura.
bite his ass. The asshole clenched, bro.
Oh, we got the wheels. That's why we got the steering wheel. How you turn the neck like
Fence
that?
mechanism? Okay. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Damn,
nah,
still
he's
wrapped around
tethered.
him though.
Yeah.
He gonna catch up? Oh no, he is. Fuck hit the jump. Lean into it. Yeah, you fucking bastard. Oh yes! 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 We even made it back to the RV.
Was not expecting that. Oh, the parachutes. That's funny.
This mother. Oh yes. Okay. I was about to say. Like at this point, you kidnapping fucking pets. Like they with their owner, bruh. Oh shit. We need the bull. We need something. Somebody. The bull. Tell me the bull came in handy for once. Yes. Yes.
Look at his face.
I'm like, there's no way they kept showing this damn bull for nothing.
No way. Nice.
I respect the effort. This right outside the window. I would have just bailed. But you know what though? He still has memory loss though. Like so he gonna have to wake up and be like, where am I? How come they don't always all shh? That's the second time they ain't all do it. Oh shit. The containment zone.
Got him.
Trying to murder them. Right, he need to pop out the window. I remember. Oh, beautiful. See his reflection.
Yeah.
Damn, look how young they were. Okay, Shaun always had the high top. I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Whole picture. That's why he never balls his shit. We need to figure something out here. I don't know what it is.
Yep, go out there. Yep. You already know how to use it.
That's true. Still, we need to further back. Pull back some more. Come on, farmer. Dog, bite this motherfucker, bro. That's my special one. Definitely ain't killing Shaun. Ooh. The stray, nice. You know teeth like that shit hurts. Oh yes! The red undies, yes! Bull came in clutch twice, y'all. Face first and some bullshit.
He's like, I'ma live. But shit. Bye.
Bye. Have a good time. We don't understand that. Right? Like, we don't speak that shit. She got to go too, don't she? Oh, shit, okay.
She got the same girl.
Not gold, but it's crooked.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
I wonder what the rooster was doing now a couple days. He was probably sleeping in.
He was chilling, for real.
You feel me?
Hey.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Why does this shit have arrows on it like you could select through it?
Yeah,
Like, you see this?
Yeah.
She got braces for her and the dog. Okay, looks like Buddy. Okay.
No
I was going to say, look like he got fired. Animal protection unit.
Master Roshi had ass.
Oh, no.
He's still there. Oh, no way.
Oh!
Yeah.
He broke out.
Yeah, there was a hole behind him. That's funny.
That is super funny.
That's even
I'm thinking
funnier.
it was like a tactic, maybe like they had a fake dummy
That's even
dog.
funnier.
That's way funnier. I love that. Mr. X is missing. Damn, bro. I hope he was able to save some of them dollars, bro, because he made that fucking barbershop some bread. All right. There you have it. 2015's Shaun the Sheep movie in the books. More and more. I'm gonna have to be honest with you, man. Like always. It's pretty solid. It's actually pretty good. I can't lie. That's why I like Patreon, man. That's why I like y'all patrons over on the Patreon. Y'all not afraid to give us, things that y'all think we may or may not like. Y'all like to keep it diverse. Y'all just throw it at us, and then we just let YouTube get disgruntled about it. But this was a great one. This was I definitely enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed it. Loved the claymation here. Like Brolic kept calling out, some of those shots were really good. I would say like one of the most interesting things while watching this, for sure, at least for me, is how like sometimes you can notice that it's like really small and miniature, but then sometimes it's just like you can't. It's just like, like the city is just like, oh, the city was big, but then there was that moment where they kind of zoomed out when they made it back to the farm and they zoomed out and you can tell that was like a small claymation kind of setup.
Yeah.
So I love that. I love how they're able to knock things out like that. There were certain moments inside the shed, or like when he was inside the closet at the barber shop, where it almost looks real, like some of the materials inside look real. So I love how they do that. And then I also enjoy how there's really no language in this. It's the sim talk basically, so you pretty much have to read the body languages and the facial expressions and just kind of put your own perspective behind it and your own experience and kind of tie that into the story itself outside of what's right in your face. So I loved it. I think this is overall a fairly solid movie. Again, a really good movie that I could definitely probably bring back and watch with the kiddos. So I appreciate that, MR. How you feeling over there, Brolic?
I'm here for it. I gotta say, I'm definitely here for it. So MR, appreciate the request. Like we say, you're definitely diverse, and this one's up there. I'll say this one's up there with Mr. Fantastic Mr. Fox. I'll say, someone in the realm that obviously that one's a bit more darker, but this one definitely enjoy this one. You know what? It kind of remind me of. It remind me of, like a modernized Homeward Bound. Like you remember that movie? With the pets, it's like the lavender, the cat, and the pit, and they're kind of like they get lost and they gotta make it back home and shit like that. Nah, this reminds me a lot like that, but just in a different type of form. Obviously with sheeps and farmer and all that, but it gave me those type of vibes. So I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Beautiful. All right, let's jump in. So yeah, pretty solid start here. You know how it does. Y'all know how it do. You know movies do. They set you up, give you the plot, give you the characters, etc., etc. But yeah, jumping in, I was again already. My expectations were just kind of, didn't really have any because like I was mentioning in the intro, I've seen Wallace and Gromit, but I don't really remember, the tones and the style of it, so I wasn't really sure what we were gonna jump into. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this one. It set us up with a farmer. They kind of, walk us through the schedule, the mundane schedule, and the routine that everyone has to go through day in and day out. And they kind of show, how everybody feels about it. Even the farmer, I would say. That's why during the middle of the reaction, I was kind of wondering, like, maybe he doesn't have memory loss. He just also wanted a day off as well.
Yeah.
But, at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do kind of situation. So, yeah, you kind of see how everyone's just, going through the motions, basically. Going through the motions. And then we got this family of sheep here of all ages and sizes. And it looks like the young teen is, obviously the troublemaker, the adventurer, the dreamer, etc., etc.
Yep.
So I guess before we even get into the bus scene, because that's really what's going to kind of, push us off into the storyline here. Was there anything specific about the intro that you wanted to call out, Bralik, here, or anything that you just kind of caught your eye?
No, like kind of like what you said. It's the mundane routine of things. They not only animals go through, but also humans. You know what I'm saying? So I like that because it kind of sets us up for what's to come. Obviously, of course things turn a little bit left here when memory loss and all that, but. Yeah, it's one of those, you keep doing the same thing over and over and over. You just want a little time for yourself, and I feel like that's extremely relatable, especially nowadays. So I like that they chose that as the kind of like the catalyst for the movie. So yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, and then they also kind of just threw in, some of the other animals as well. Like, it's not just a sheep farm. This is a full-on farm. My man's got cows, bulls, roosters,
Spiders.
pigs, etc. So definitely enjoyed that because those characters come into play as well throughout the movie. Another thing that I really also enjoyed, and it was kind of weird because it like dawned upon me as I'm watching the movie. Like, I don't know why I just didn't put it together from jump. But just how the sheep were basically sheep. Like, we all know. When you're called a sheep, what it means. So, yeah, just kind of watching monkey see, monkey do, follow the leader, etc.
Yeah.
I thought that was really kind of, I guess, a cool little nod to, being a sheep, essentially. Because sheeps have to be herded. They have to be shepherded.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that basically leads us into, what basically kicks off the plot here in the storyline. Is that adolescent sheep just kind of, being the most bored of all and in his rebellious ages, I would say, because I still think he was probably about 13, 14, if we're talking human years here. But yeah, he got a lot of ideas, a lot of ambitions, and he's ready to carry those out. But the main thing that kicked it off was the bus. So, it comes through with the ad, got the nice big old ad, take a day off, got the lady chilling, eating a chocolate bar with some chocolate milk. So, the dreams start playing in the sheep's head. So I like this, though, because I do like the plan and pretty much what they had to do to, get it done. There was obviously multiple moving parts. They have to pay off the duck. They have to keep the dog quiet. They have to keep the farmer quiet, obviously. Yep. So there was, multiple steps here. So the duck was probably the easiest, I would assume. Give this man 6 slices of bread. I don't know how they got the 6. It is, but the way these sheep be moving around, bro, I feel like they probably had some of them shit stashed somewhere or whatever.
Looked a little stale.
You feel me? It look kind of like, think you kind of cracked them shits together. But yeah, they needed the duck to help out with the bone to get the dog out of the picture, and then they'll go ahead and deal with the farmer. Which I thought was great because, again, they're kind of playing into, themes of like nursery rhymes and, shit like that. They did the whole counting sheep jumping over the fence to put the farmer to sleep. Yep. And I like how they just kind of kept running in and out because I was just like, in my head, I was just like, wait, aren't there only like 6 of them? So they're going to have to knock him out quick. But they, they thought way quicker than I did, and they just running in circles doing it over and over. So I definitely enjoyed that plan. Obviously, it worked until it didn't. But yeah, they were able to, you know, get him up into the RV and basically start a vacay. Like they ran up in the house, they jumping on couches,
I love
they
it.
enjoying themselves, but they do end up getting caught out by the dog.
Yeah, I love this moment because it's just like this is what we all need, man. I can't lie, man. I need one myself. I need a little me time. You know, get the seats popping, get the popcorn ready. Obviously, we do this for YouTube, but you know, it's not the most relaxing thing here. You feel me? Legs ain't up. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy that because it's just like they wanted their time, but obviously, you know, things didn't go their way. The dog had to mess things up because if it wasn't for him, we'd be Gucci. You know what I'm saying? If he would have just joined us, he could have been chilling there with the bone, watching the movie with us. You know what I'm saying? But nah, he chose violence.
That's true, and it was only supposed to be for a day too. Like so it really could have stayed contained.
Nah, it could have for sure, 100%.
But yeah, the dog, you know, crashes the party. The pigs take over the house, etc. So they can't even get back in that bit. But then they also try to get, you know, the farmer out of the RV, and comes to find out the shit is locked up. They can't get in. They can't open the door. So it causes it to rock back and forth, go over the little tire stop log that they had there, and that sends the farmer into the city. So yeah, this is you know, again, pretty much pointing us to where the story's going. Obviously, a couple of great things have already happened, but this is where it really kicks up, because now we got to think of a plan to, you know, go and save the freaking farmer, because even though it's like, yeah, great, we got this day off, the sheep also start realizing we don't have a damn leader. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to eat, when to eat. You feel me? Like what is the case here? They did try. I can't lie. I give it to him. You know, he did grab the tractor. He tried to get the food out the top and all that. Even when they were inside the house, you know, they tried to make popcorn and stuff like that, but you know, they just didn't have the full knowledge, so they were messing up a little bit there. Yeah. But you know, Shaun tried to save the day until eventually it came to the point where he realized, we got to go save daddy. So that, you know, moves us on to getting into the city itself. Yep. Shaun sneaks on the bus. He lets the sheep know, this is where I'm going to find missing pops, and we out of here.
Yep. And this is where we're introduced to the big baddie.
Yep. This is where we're introduced to the big baddie. So he makes it in. First of all, I do want to kind of reverse a little bit, because the dog actually made it to the city first. He ran the RV all the way down. His ass was on it.
And that's some real life shit too. Like dogs have done that before. So like this ain't no unbelievable story here. You feel me? This is a story that's very believable in my eyes, in my opinion.
Yep. I agree. And that also led to, you know, the RV crashing. Yep. And the farmer getting knocked out by the little light bulb cover on the noggin, which sends him to the hospital. So that's actually important to the plot. So I just wanted to rewind and throw that out there. But yeah, we get to the fact that the sheep make it into the city, specifically Shaun. And like you said, we get introduced to the big baddie. So the fucking chief containment officer, who obviously gets off on just capturing and just tormenting these pets. And it's crazy because it's literally every type of animal. My man's had chameleons in there.
And the thing is, his routine is like he pulls up like a Ghostbuster. Like, you know what I'm saying? He traps them. He puts them in the little box and shit. Like, then he snatch them out. Yeah, he got his little. Yeah, he definitely was a baddie for sure, 100%. This man, by the end of it, was willing to murder these motherfuckers.
Bruh, murder. Like, literally throw all these motherfuckers off a cliff. Like, with a man in there, like, his rage, he didn't even know that. There's a fucking man in there, bro. But I loved it, though. I love the not the bags, but the redness under his eyes kind of lets me know that he lives, eats, and breathes that shit. I wanted to say sleep, because it doesn't look like he does that. He be out there all hours of the night capturing animals.
And we're introduced to Crooked Teeth. You know?
Another important
crocodile
side
teeth.
pet.
I don't know what it is. Is it a dog? Is it a rat? Is it a...
That shit is a fucking.
What was that thing in
mongoose,
that
bruh.
movie, Brain Dead? That was a rat monkey, right?
Oh, that yeah. I don't know what the. Oh yeah.
That's probably what it is, a rat monkey. Because, man, this
Yeah.
creature, I don't know what it is. It's a creature, though, for sure, 100%. It's disturbing, though, to look at. Every time it smiles, yeah, the reaction from that couple was just spot on. Ew.
Yeah. I hate to say it, man. You know,
It's
there's
okay.
some dogs
Some
out there.
dogs-
People
some-
love.
Exactly.
Yeah, some dogs. I'm just like, I don't know, man. Hey, you love it, I love it, I guess. But yeah, we get introduced to him, so obviously we already pick up on that. We know that he's gonna be a consistent character and gonna be an issue. But you know, I do kind of like this too, though, because when the farmer gets sent to the hospital, you're already kind of like, oh damn, that's an issue in its own, because how are the sheep even gonna navigate and find him, because they don't even know where he's at. They don't even know he's in the hospital. Like the only thing I could assume is like the sheep will find the RV and then try to figure out clues from there. So
Yeah.
you're already kind of presented with that problem, but then you get the animal catcher too. So it's just like, oh shit, double whammy. But then obviously the other sheep pull up, so that's another issue, which is like, fuck, now we got the whole flock here. And again, monkey see, monkey do. So it's just like, how are all these sheep gonna navigate the city? So that's another problem. And then we get the actual farmer. We get to see the farmer. We get to kind of check in on him, see how he's doing, what he's going through, and he gets hit with the whole memory loss thing. You know, they show him the pictures, blah blah blah. He doesn't recognize any of it. So now that's another problem. Now that he has memory loss, when they do find him, what is he gonna do? So I love that because they presented all the problems kind of like right then and there. They didn't take too long to get them all out there.
Yeah.
And I think it was kind of a cool way, because initially the problem is simply that the farmer's gone. So it's kind of just like, okay, it's going to be an adventure to the city. They're going to have to find their farmer. What's in between that? So I like, they kind of just, dropped all that on us so that we could understand, like, yeah, it's not just simple fucking sheep just walking around trying to find shit.
Yeah.
Damn missing picture.
And they
Like,
find them,
these are
and
the
they find them,
obstacles.
and be like, the story's over. It wasn't that simple. It was like, damn.
way more obstacles.
Yeah, and for real.
Loved it. So I loved it. So I guess really quickly on the farmer, to kind of get more into it, is after the memory loss, he ends up leaving the hospital for reasons we all know why. And this is I actually kind of really like this moment, because for me, I'm thinking, oh shit, like, because the movie's only an hour 20, so it's not a super long movie. So I don't even know how long we were into it at this point, but I'm just like, oh shit, like he's gonna get his memory back at this point, and then maybe the movie is about him trying to find them too.
Yeah.
So they keep kind of missing each other, kind of situation. But nah, this man complete memory loss still, but he did fall into his instincts and chopped up Buddy's hair,
Yep.
which was great. And I guess we can kind of rewind to go to the restaurant scene, because that's where we actually first see Buddy. And we kind of get to see that he's a famous person. People are looking in the windows, taking pictures of him and stuff like that. So it's just like, oh, okay, this is somebody. What's the point? So I love that kind of led into the whole farmer storyline, because he sees the hair, he thinks of the sheep, and he cuts his shit up just like Shaun. Which is great, because we're all just like, uh-oh, now he's in trouble. We just had the sheep getting chased by a fucking crowd of civilians. We about to have his ass getting chased too. But the dude loves it. It goes viral. He gets freaking a job at the barber shop, and that's basically his life now. So I love that, because, for one, again, it's a little bit of trickery, because you're just like, damn, he's going to get his memory back, but he doesn't.
Yep.
Also love that after Buddy got the cut, he was like, hey, he kind of did exactly what Shaun did when he got his cut. So I felt like that was kind of a little thing they kept trying to throw in there. So that was cool. And then again, it just kind of more so pushes into the whole memory loss situation. Like, he's falling deeper into this life of a barber versus, getting back to a farmer. So a lot of talking here. I'm going to let Brolic take the reins a little bit about anything he want to discuss.
Is it me, or did that dude, the famous dude, look like Bad Bunny? Right?
I don't know what Bad Bunny looks like, bro.
He looked like that dude a little bit. You gotta say, man. Nah, but yeah, I enjoyed. It was just funny. That's funny that out of all the things they chose, right, in the script, they chose that to be the kind of the thing that makes him famous. You know, the haircut. I thought that was pretty funny, because obviously we get that scene in the beginning of the movie where he goes to cut the sheets here, and they're like, you know, they're mad as hell. Like, wow. Us humans is like, oh, this is the new wave. Like, you feel me? We out here making TikToks and shit with the motherfucking haircut. Like, motherfuckers doing dances and shit. So, yeah, I like that because it's just random as hell. You would never think of something like this. So, I thought that was pretty funny, creative way to kind of set in the memory loss. Like, okay, this dude really did lose his memory, and this is what he's doing with his time. He's becoming an icon, and it had to be more than a day.
Celebrity barber.
Okay, I
technically.
wouldn't mind.
Oh yeah, no, it was more than a day.
I wouldn't mind.
They were locked up.
Yeah, knowing what the time frame is here, like, because this man blew up. He was a viral sensation. Is that what we're talking about here? Viral sensation. One day he blows up. Next day, he's this, you know, icon, and then, you know, within a week he got his own logo and all that, and then he's gone.
You know, and then he's gone.
So
yeah, I think it definitely was because they were in the cells for a couple of days, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
They definitely weren't locked up for a day, or at least Shaun, because the other ones weren't locked up. But actually, that's where I was heading, anyways. So great. Yeah, the lockup situation. So yeah, Shaun does end up getting snatched up. So that's where we actually get reintroduced to the dog, which was great because I actually didn't even realize he got snatched up. Like, I know he had his situation in the hospital and stuff like that.
Of course he did.
But I didn't think he got snatched up. I thought he might have gotten away. But nah, he was in there, which is great though, because at this point we need the sheep to start running into the other side. The sheep were kind of on their own, and then the farmer and the dog. The farmer's on his own. The dog is on his own as well. So we kind of needed that connection to happen there, and we got that. And obviously, we got the funny scene with the dog grilling hella hard in the cell over. So again, just something that they throw in there as comedy, but actually has some substance by the end of the movie. So I love that. Again, we get to see how funny this fucking containment officer is, because he literally has a goldfish. I'm glad Brolic reacted to that shit, because I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm just like, okay, goldfish, harmonica. Just kind of laughing at the array of animals. And this nigga Brolic like, well, goddamn, where the fuck you get a goldfish from? Like, motherfucker left that shit on the stoop or some shit. Like, so I thought that was funny.
It just showed you the hatred, like the love or hatred.
I love that you said it. I was literally going to say we get to see how much he really despises them, because we get the whole adopt the animal day, and he fucking kicks that sign over. He's mad as hell. Probably a coworker put that up. And then we got to see a chameleon. So I feel like that was an extra, just like, damn. Like, this
we didn't even see him during the intro roll, like, at all.
But I love it, though. He had a fucking big-ass tree branch in his cell. So
maybe that's why. You know, maybe he blended in with the background. Maybe they did paint him.
He was up in the corner.
Didn't see him, like. Yeah, I like that. I like that little detail.
Can y'all see me?
Yeah, we can.
No, you can't. I'm about to turn myself green and just turn the green screen on. Yeah, I go see. But yeah, I again just showing how much he hates them. Unfortunately, you know, nobody who wanted to get picked got picked. Obviously, except for the chameleon. He definitely wanted to get up out of there. But I think we also needed that, because if Shaun would have got adopted, I thought I was thinking. I'm just like, damn, it's gonna be another obstacle thrown onto our head now.
That's why I was thinking about Homeward Bounds, because there's something similar to.
That's what happened in there.
Now I wouldn't say happened, but it's very similar to that. That's what I'm saying. This movie's like a mix of Homeward Bounds meets Minions. Like, that's the best way I could put it. Like, you get it right, yeah.
The minions part for sure, but
right? Bound, yeah, because you know they over here dressing up as humans and shit, like, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Had a great time.
Yeah, I got Minions kind of feelings off of that.
They definitely had a great time. I love the dress ups, to be honest. I thought that shit was funny. I love the different types, the diverse cast of sheep as well. Big ones with little eye,
backpacks.
Got the fucking baby and the rollers in the head. Yeah, I loved it. Loved it. So yeah, we got the sheep coming through for the jailbreak. So again, these sheep, man, I don't know what they be watching through that window, but they got some world experience. But I love it though, because it's like they do things and you're just like, how the fuck they know how to do that? But they still mess it up. So it's just like, okay, okay. Makes sense.
They
like,
know
you got
something.
an idea.
Yeah, you got an idea.
But
Exactly.
just not enough. You don't got the experience to get it
like
right.
the popcorn. They
Also-
knew the popcorn go in the microwave, but they didn't know that the fork.
but not the
can't.
fork.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So-
Yep. So same kind of situation here. They scaled out the jail. They had the right idea. They broke the wall, but they had the wrong wall. So basically, Shaun and the dog have to break themselves out essentially by doing the whole picture shit. So I love that. They got away. They got the other stray with them, which is great. And pretty much at this point, they actually end up getting to the point where they can find Mr. X.
Yeah.
His name is at this point, because they got the whole logo up. They show you where his shop is set up, or at least the shop that he's working at. So we get into another conflict because of this, because when they pull up, the memory loss, it is indeed 100% real. He does not know who they are. He's fucking scared, kind of. He a city boy at this point. Like, this motherfucker a city boy. He's scared of sheep. But yeah, so obviously that hurts their feelings. They go to the junkyard with the stray dog, and the plans start kicking back in, because obviously it's still, they're sad. They think their farmer done forgot about, or doesn't love them anymore. Not even forgot about them, because they haven't even got to that part yet. They're trying to soothe the baby sheep and all that. We get to see Crazy Eyes' beautiful voice at this moment. So I love that part. And then we get the whole memory loss scene where the shit fucking, kind of goes through, and they get to read that. And then when they read that kind of, boom, that helps the plan actually start coming in. Because now Shaun realizes, okay, it's not that he doesn't love us. He literally forgot about us, even himself, who he is. So we need to just basically kidnap his ass and bring him back home to get this man kickstarted. Which, great plan, obviously. And they actually succeed in this plan, but Containment Officer is still on their ass. Like, at the end of the day, Containment Officer is the ultimate big baddie of this movie.
I love how the sheep like, it was like an area effect. You feel me?
The sheep over the fence?
Yeah. It wasn't like, because I was like, okay, it's his sheep. Maybe, he's
Maybe
tired and shit like that. He fell asleep. But once I seen that everybody was kind of falling asleep, I'm like, oh shit, this shit is real. This motherfucker has an area effect. Like, anybody in the perimeter is going to get put to sleep. So I like that little detail there. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I love that too. Again, my bad. I thought like there was a spider or some shit right there. I thought they played really, have fun with the little nursery rhymes and random tropes and stuff. Like, even the cow jumped over the moon. Like, they had that moment there. So yeah, I love that. Too bad the Containment Officer wasn't around to see that. Could have got his ass to fall asleep too. But yeah, it worked. Everybody fell asleep. They were able to take the farmer. They had the Trojan horse set up, fucking with defense mechanisms and all kinds of shit. Like, so I love that they again planned ahead, and they had some things going on for them, because they knew it wasn't gonna be an easy ride back home, which it wasn't. Containment Officer again was on ass.
Yep.
So yeah, just great chase scene here. Again, I like the whole defense mechanism. They had the fucking fire exhaust coming out the ass. Like, this movie for sure had the kind of grown up jokes that that they throw in these types of movies. This way the grown ups can have a good time as well as their kids. So I love that. Like, I think that was all cool.
I feel like they're very subtle.
Very subtle.
Very
subtle.
Yeah.
Like, super subtle. Like, wasn't even half bad. Like, the asshole and the ass crack kind of. Like, that was probably like the biggest thing.
Yeah,
like,
for sure, 100%.
for the most part. But yeah, we make it back home. And yeah, this is where like the Containment Officer is just pretty much super raged out at this point. Like, this man really wants to kill these mugs, and we still don't have the farmer 100%. Like, he's still knocked out. This man loves bumpy rides, so that puts him even more in a deep sleep. And then, not even that, like, waking him up, getting through the memory loss. He still has memory loss. Just because they snatched him up doesn't just fix that. So they basically have to wake him up and kind of get that all situated. And I love it because he kind of sees himself through the reflection. I feel like they kind of played around with the reflection a couple times in this movie. Like there was a time where he thought he was, this handsome dude and all this other shit. Like, so there was, they played around with that a bit. So I like that the reflection was the picture, because that was the thing that I kept saying. He needs to show him that, but he fucked it. Well, he ripped it up because he needed the missing person sign. So I love that kind of kicked him back into gear. And basically, he saves the day.
Yeah,
he saves the day. He saves himself. He saves his sheep, and then the bull comes out for that moment. Actually, this is his second MVP moment.
Yeah.
The bull fixed the RV from rolling back to the city, and then he comes in and handles the containment officer. So that was just, I enjoyed that, because again, these were smaller, minor, animal characters that weren't really in the entirety of the movie, but still had their moments here and there. So I like that.
Yeah, I think I just like them wrapping up the whole ending with the beginning. Because in the beginning of this, it's like, I don't know where this movie's going. Is this a feel-good movie, or are things going to kind of turn left here? I'm always skeptical when it comes to, when movies start with, happy families and we're taking photos and stuff like that. But I like that they brought it back to that, because, obviously it's part of the movie. It's a part of him gaining his memory back, is remembering that moment in the beginning. Obviously the song played a part of him getting some of his memory back. And then, of course, seeing his reflection. Like you said, there was a couple moments that he saw his reflection. But this one was obviously with his so-called family. You know what I'm saying? His family. Mm-hmm. So I like that they tied those two things together to kind of wrap up the movie here at the end. So, yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed what they did. And then on top of that, throughout this entire sequence and, movie, the visuals, man. The visuals all day have been really, really good. Like we said, a couple shots in there just like, what is it? Is it claymation? Is it 3D animation? Is it 2D animation? Is it real, like, actual things? So I felt like they meshed all of those together and really made something that felt kind of like, old school type of vibes, but just in a newer way, kind of a little bit here. So yeah, I thought they did a phenomenal job with this.
Yeah, I agree. They definitely, like that there was like a water puddle scene. I was just like, damn, that shit look good.
Shit was
but then
like
they
2
showed
seconds.
water again. Yeah, it was quick.
Yeah.
But then they showed water again, and it was just like, what the fuck was that? Cotton? Like it's just like they choose when and where to kind of place those moments, and it works perfectly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much, we get back into the routine of things, which is great, because again, I feel like this kind of goes into how I was feeling in the beginning, where I thought maybe he was faking the memory loss, because even he is tired of the, that mundane repetition, that routine. So, he kind of, the dog throws it away, feeds it to the cow over there, which again is kind of a callback to the beginning, which I enjoyed. Like, it's just, overall the happy ending of like, maybe we don't have to do this same routine every day. Maybe we can, change it up. Maybe we do half of it or something. Maybe do a quarter of it. As long as the job gets done, we could probably get there.
Yeah, I got that as well. But I also got, by the end of it, when he was waking up, he felt more. It seemed like he felt more appreciated of his circumstances. He's like, actually, like, like he was happy to wake up. Before, when he was waking up in the beginning, it was kind of like, oh, it's my name thing.
Yeah, here we
trying
go
to
again.
slap the time clock. He's trying to find this shit. Like, by the time we got to the end of it, it seemed like he was like, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to wake up. I'm happy to do what I'm doing. And not only that, I take my work serious, but I can also have some fun here, some leisure time. So I like that they kind of wrapped it all up there at the end, especially with just something so small that they kind of put in the beginning and then tie it off at the end here. So yeah, that's why I said this.
Even with the dog, even with opening the door for the dog and stuff.
Yeah.
He didn't smash him this time.
Yep.
Good call out. And then we also got our final kind of little dog,
Oh
Stray
yeah,
dog.
yeah.
Left her letter and shit.
Yeah.
And dipped off. Sean tried to save her, but she
It's
found
funny.
her perfect match.
The letter was just like,
Bruh.
and then they just left it off
No
like
subtitles,
that.
nothing like
Yeah.
nothing. But yeah, she ends up finding her perfect match too, which is great because obviously she was sad as hell. I mean, you know, there's a certain intelligence that animals have. So sometimes I like to think that a dog knows when they're not wanted. I'll say that. I won't say
100%.
I don't think they know about that, but I think they know when they're
I
not
feel like there's
wanted,
different
so.
levels when it comes to like animals. I feel like there's certain animals meet that threshold of like there's something there, and then there's a lot of animals that are just
don't at all. It's all instinct and nature.
yeah, it's mainly instinct. You feel me?
100%,
That's it. But there's dogs that are like literally like just passing the threshold, and there's beyond like understanding like the human language, which is wild because dogs, cats, all of that. Animals are just amazing creatures, man. All around.
Facts. Horses too.
I'm
feel like
scared
people
of
don't talk
horses.
about
I can't
horse.
lie.
Yeah, they're fucking. I can't lie. When I went horseback riding, I was terrified. But
I'm and the main reason why I'm kind of terrified, like, because I don't feel safe, especially with my weight. Like, I don't feel safe getting on a horse at all, unless it's that Drewski horse he was on. Unless we get that
we had
horse.
a big one when I went, bro.
Bruh, that was a Cadillac. Like, that was even Hummer, like, of horses.
Monument.
Bro, that thing was huge. If I get a horse like that, maybe I will feel a little bit more comfortable. But normal horse, I feel like I'm bringing this damn horse back. Like, motherfucker about to cave in this motherfucker.
I can't lie. Even with my horse, bro, when it was walking, I was like, bro, can you carry me? And I'm like 190 like at that time. So I'm just like, you all right, bro? Like, because, I'm pretty sure they riding these motherfuckers all day. That's why I went early, because I'm like, I'm trying to get them like before anyone else get on top of these.
Yeah.
But even before getting on top of them, I'm slightly nervous, like, because I'm just like, bro, if this motherfucker kick me, like, how do you survive a horse kick? Like, let's be real. Like, how, like, a direct kick to like the chest or
Some
something?
people
exactly.
don't.
Like, so I'm like, they tell you like, don't walk behind it, do this and that, like, and like there was a moment where I was petting one, and I was on one side, I pet one, I came around and pet the other one. When I started petting the other one, the first one I petted, it had like kind of like, it didn't like jump up, but it did like a boom on the ground with its two front, and then it like walked up, but like, it had like the log in between us, but it like walked up, like basically saying, nigga, how you gonna stop petting me? Like, so I started petting it again. I'm just like, that was kind of interesting. Like, so it's like, it's not like terrified, but you definitely have like that respect, nervousness around.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Like, this is a powerful creature right here.
Like, I be watching those videos where they like chiropract horses and shit, and I just be like, man, damn, it's dangerous work, but somehow they be doing that shit. They just like,
right.
And then the horses understand. That's what I'm saying. Creatures, all types of animals out there, amazing.
Yeah, another level.
Yep.
That's crazy. We just went off a tangent real
We
quick,
did.
but it's all good. We like animals, y'all. But yeah, pretty much that wrapped us up. We got a couple end credit scenes. The dog and Shorty got braces. I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, everything else was looking pretty swell. The containment officer lost his job. He's now the chicken man on the crosswalk, which I love because the chicken man kept having to run from traffic, basically. He was not having good times. There's no longer the animal something service. It was the animal protection services now. Yeah. So that was beautiful. So yeah, just, overall good stuff and a feel good ending for pretty much all, essentially.
100%.
So I liked it.
Yeah.
Any finals?
No, man, no finals. I'm going to give it a score straight out the back, man. I'm giving this a 9. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely could see myself watching this with nieces and nephews, the young ones, you know what I'm saying? If I want something to watch, I could definitely pop this in. So I'll give it a 9.
Beautiful, beautiful score. I'm going to give it the 8.5. Definitely enjoyed this. Agree. Definitely could see myself bringing this back to the kiddos. That's 2 MR that you done gave me for the kids. I don't know if I'm a father now. You be dropping these on purpose. Or if you just like these types of movies too. Either way, I appreciate the request every time. Because like Brolic said in the intro, you don't really miss. You don't really miss, and you're diverse too. That's the crazy part. I feel like it's easy to hit when you just giving us the same kind of shit. Like, oh, here's a thriller, here's a thriller, here's a thriller, and you know they're bangers in the thriller world.
Yeah.
But you switch it up and you hit us every time. I mean, this is coming from Requiem for a Dream into this, like, so that's sick, bruh. Loving it. So great scores across the board. Let's see what the world thinks before we wrap up.
What the world thinks.
2015 might have a Metacritic.
I'm gonna go 8. 8. IMDb. Tomatoes. I'm gonna go 8.5. And
It does have a Metacritic.
And 8.9 for audience and Metacritic. I'll probably say 7.8.
7 critic, 8 audience.
Yeah.
All right. IMDb 7.3. Metacritic 81 for the critics, 8 for the audience.
Okay.
Rotten Tomatoes. You ready for this? Are you ready for this?
60 something.
The tomato meter, y'all, which is the critics. Those are the professionals, not us. We're the users. The critics, 99%. 99%.
It has to be, right? It has to be that they accomplish delivering a full story without any words, right? That has to be a part of why they're so high, right? By the critics. It's got to be very difficult to make a movie like this, right?
I agree. And in a weird way, I like and kind of like, I don't want to say dislike, but like I also feel like it's why I didn't give it a 9, because I'm just like, sometimes I kind of do want the words there.
I feel you, but that's why
that it's not there.
That's why I gave it a 9, because I felt like not only did they give us a great visual, they also removed just a script.
Yeah.
They removed the script from the movie and still made it a in my opinion, a very watchable movie. So I think with everything that they accomplished here, I can see why the critics are like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like, how do you accomplish something like this? I feel like this is like old school tactics, like, you know, like 1930s type shit.
Well, here, just for you saying that, I'm going to give you one from a critic right now.
Okay.
The Shaun the Sheep movie manages to be smart, moving, and hilarious without the inclusion of a single word.
There you have it.
I agree.
There you have it.
Shaun will awaken the inner tot in adults and the inner adult in
Inner
tots.
tots.
Yep.
I keep my
inner
tots in my
child.
pocket.
Hey,
Keep them warm.
gotta let out the tots every once in a while.
Keep them warm.
But I agree. I like that. That's how I feel like animated films should do. Like, I mean, obviously there's some that are just for kids. Well, not just for kids, because obviously you ain't sending kids to just watch movies on themselves. But yeah, you know, there's some that are just for adults and some that are geared, like, you know, for kids.
Yeah.
But I do think, you know, when it comes to family animation, you got to figure out how to bridge that gap and keep everybody involved. So I do think this did that very well. Fantastic Mr. Fox did that very well. There's movies like The Lorax and stuff like that. Like, there's really solid animated movies out there. So I never shy away from them. I don't care if I'm a grown man. I already know what the YouTube comments finna be like. But great scores, y'all. 99 from Rotten Smith. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
And then great scores from your two hosts, 8.5s and up. If you still here rocking with us, we appreciate y'all so much. Y'all keep us moving and grooving, baby. Shout out to you, MR. Drop the likes on the video. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought about this movie.
And most importantly, if you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. We also have full-length watch-alongs, but you got to bring your own copy, of course. Patreon link will be in the descriptions down below. FRR is out, y'all.
Peace.